dude, you're up what, 40K?
Yeah.
What were you at before we really got to work?
So around like December time, slow month, 1.5. It was a low month.
So April was the last full month. How much did you make in April?
A little bit above 10K.
This fucking guy. You get your clients, old contractors, roofers, home remodelers, whatever it is, all these different niches, from where?
Content, man. Content, bro. Content, man. What?
All right, here we are. Take 26. So, who am I here with today?
Trent Blissett.
And where are we today, Trent?
We're in Jersey.
Jersey. You like it down here? You live down here?
Live down here. Welcome to Jersey, man.
Welcome to Jersey. Okay. I'm a foreigner here, but it's okay. we'll get the work done. So, Trent has, recently found a little bit of success. Not a little bit. This guy's been fucking grinding. We're here to talk about it a little bit, give you guys a little perspective, little insight into what we're doing, how it works, how it's working for him. Who do you work with and what do you do?
I am a business owner. I run an agency, paid ad agency, focus on Instagram, Facebook, Google as well, for lead gen services. So we're looking at roofers, HVAC, home remodelers, the home service niche.
Okay, and how long have you been doing that?
A little over a year.
Okay, a little over a year. And me and Trent only started working together like 4 months ago at this point.
Yeah.
But before we even talk about that, what were you doing before we started working together? Because I know we went a while before we really connected, and we'll talk about that too. So what did your business look like? What were you doing to get clients? How much were these clients paying you? How well was it going?
Yeah, so if we take it back to the beginning, I did a lot of in-person and DMs. I started with in-person and DMs, so like DMing people on Instagram, which literally never, I don't think I got a single like response. That was actually the worst. But then a lot of in-person, like I was a grinder. I would search up like small business events near me and go to like malls and pop-up shops and try to chop it up where I got like maybe a handful of clients from. But then any client that's really in a mall isn't really doing a lot, but I mean, like I was just starting. So they're paying me probably like $500 here and there, $600 here and there. If I saw $700, I might have done a backflip, something like that. Like it was crazy. No, but yeah, that was about where I was.
Perfect. So just a couple $100. And you found my page about a year ago now, maybe like April of last year, May of last year. And you bought, it took you a while. It took you a while to pull the trigger. What was your main reason for holding off on it?
Yeah, I think the main reason was the investment portion in terms of like, if I invest, will I get it back? Like really just in my own head, really. Like, hey, I can make this investment, but will I get the sauce from it I'm looking for? Will I make blah, blah, blah at the end of it that I want to? And that's really what was holding me back. It took me like 8 months to really dive down. I think that's when I saw like your first video was like, it took me 8 months and then I finally shot the gun, I guess.
And we talked about it in Maine, but on the client retreat, we do client retreats. I fucking love that. That's one of my favorite parts about this whole thing is I don't think anyone in this space right now is getting this many successful people together and going on these fun fucking trips. We took a ski trip in Maine. We're planning a Greece trip overseas. I'm super fucking excited to do that.
Hype.
But anyway, we were talking about it in Maine. Trent, what did you say? Like my videos would come on your page and you said you would get mad. You said you would get mad. Why were you getting mad?
Yeah, I would get mad because I saw your videos, you were giving good value, and you were in a position that I wanted to be in, and like I would always see your videos, and like I would just get like mad. I was like, bro, like get this kid off my page. Like it was just like mad, but it was more like mad because like I knew I could be there. I knew I wanted to get there. I just knew I wasn't there. So seeing someone like my age there, like consistently, it was like, dang, like I'm doing something wrong. It was just like annoying, you know?
And how much progress did you make while you were doing it on your own in those 8 months? Granted, Trent did learn everything on his own in the beginning. He did not invest to learn how to run ads. He fucking grinded it out, figured that part out on his own. So let's just put that out there so that, how much progress did you make in those 8 months after you got those first few clients?
Yeah, it was definitely a long grind. A lot of YouTube, a lot of Chat GPT. That was kind of how I was doing it. Took a long time. I did learn it myself, but it took way too long to do so. I think one of the biggest things I hit between that period was like a couple grand, but it wasn't consistent. Played some music in my house. I was all excited for my 1K month, and it took me like a couple months just to get there, you know? So it was definitely a slow grind. But I mean, I got somewhere out of it.
So I don't think we even talked about how much you fucking make now. So yeah, Trent's been grinding. How much were you making at that client retreat in January? We could talk about December, January, pretty similar time frame, but that's when you started. You started mid-December, really started locking in January. What were you at before we really got to work?
So around like December time, slow month, I was doing like Christmas lights, but then dialing down. Wasn't working with a lot of people. I say it was around like 1.5. It was a low month. I was doing like sales on the side because I wanted to up my sales skills. So that brought like $800. So probably like around 2.3-ish.
Okay, 2.3. Today is May 10th or something, somewhere around that. So April was the last full month. How much did you make in April?
A little bit above 10K.
This fucking guy. So you went from 1.5K in December, January time. I think you told me that like January was a little bit slower because no sales, like kind of just trying to get resituated with the agency.
Yeah.
You're working with Christmas light installation, so now fucking Christmas is gone, right? So January was a little, difficult, feet on the ground. Fucking 3 months later, he motherfucker hit 10K. Sorry, pardon my French, dude. I'm excited. It makes me happy, dude. So yeah, this guy hits 10K, and remind me, you get your clients, old contractors, roofers, home remodelers, whatever it is, all these different niches, from where?
Content, man. Content, bro. Content, man. Crazy. Inbound.
Would you ever have expected that?
No, I was actually like really dodgy of the idea of it because, and everybody says this, everyone thinks it, but like you could get me because I'm on Instagram all the time, or someone could get, it's a lot easier for like us teenagers or 20, I'm 19, to get like, get us because we're on these social media platforms. So the idea of getting someone who's 30, 40, 50 on content is like it makes no sense, but like it works. Like it's crazy. Like the strategy that we use that we're not gonna tell you, the strategy that we use, like people that I'm talking to, like California business owner, home remodeling, talk to him one day, the next day we're on call, 15-20 minutes long, and his questions were it was like, what's the process look like after this? How do we get started? And do you take credit or bank transfer? like that was literally the conversation.
I love both of those things, dude. Old, I don't even want to call them old, dude. Like, I don't know why there's this belief that people over the age of 20 don't use social media.
Yeah.
Like, my mom's on TikTok. Like, everyone is using
TikTok so much.
My mom's on TikTok, Instagram. Everyone's scrolling these apps all day. Like, we are not the only.
Yeah.
Screenager is not a teenager
anymore.
thing.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's on their phone all day. And, when it comes to the sales calls, you did sales, you got better sales skills. How would you describe the difference between the sales calls that you had to take when you were doing outbound versus the sales calls that you take now that people are coming to you?
Yeah, I'll probably go back to like around like October. I feel like that was my personal best outbound kind of month. Like I was cold calling every day, really disciplined, grinding. Probably got around like 30 to 40 booked meetings throughout October.
That's good.
But then through those 40 to 30 book meetings, there's probably like 2 to 3 clients that was closed, which like my sales skills might not have been the best. I thought they were all right, but who knows? So then I did like a little sales thing on the side to try to get my sales skills up. And then when I started doing content and getting like inbound leads, like I wasted my time in December with that sales thing. I didn't even need it. Like I literally didn't need it because like when you use content to do it, and like, or really just inbound leads in general, they're like pre-sold. It's kind of like a referral in a way, where like someone talks to somewhere else and be like, hey, they did XYZ for my business, they could do it for yours. Like that's the same way, because they come to you, they know exactly what they're going to get, they know what you offer, and they know that you could do it. So now it's really about, hey, what does the process look after this? What do you need from me? And then when can we get started? That's literally like the only questions they ask you, and then you just move forward. So it's like, it's night and day.
I tell people, like, people don't believe me when I say it, but it's so glad to hear somebody else say it and have the same experience. You work with a very, like, I don't even want to call them skeptical, but like sometimes we're younger, we're trying to work with these older people. They're a little cautious, as they should be, you know, you don't want to waste money, but I tell people, I don't objection handle. I don't sell on sales calls. I don't take sales calls. I take onboarding calls. If someone is on the call with me, they're going to work with me. Like, because why? Number one, why would you waste your time trying to sell to somebody who doesn't even know if they want your service?
Exactly.
You're gonna have to use all these sales tactics to push them over the edge. They're gonna end up regretting working with you, buyer's remorse. They're gonna quit after a month. You're gonna have crazy churn. They're not gonna get results. They're gonna charge back. Now you got this fucking headache.
Literally.
When they could be pre-sold, you get on the call, 15 minutes.
15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes to make like $2,000. It's crazy.
And it's just, in the best way possible, because the clients that you get from that, the people who get on those calls and know what they want and want to invest and succeed, are ending up being the best clients, get the best results, become testimonials, and are honestly like the least headache and the highest success rate.
I feel like when I was like doing outbound before, like you're gonna have your doubts in your head, your head's talking, whatever, but I feel like I was really trying to like convince them to work. It's kind of like the position I felt like I was in. And then also I'm young, like I was 19, 18, really when I first started. So like I felt like they look at me as like, oh, this is just some young kid, like why am I gonna buy from him kind of thing, which got in my head. But then inbound is like, it's like, I don't want to say like, I feel like they like respect you, 'cause like, you know, like you are putting out all this value, whatever the case may be, and they see it and they're coming to you now. So it's like when you come to them cold calling, it's like you're trying to beg them in a way to work, and then they're on their high horse telling you like, hey, like that's too high of a price, like drop it. Or like, why would I work with you kind of thing. Versus when they're coming to you, like they can't really have those walls up because like they're asking for your help. So it's like, it's a whole different world, it's a whole different realm. And it's like, it's crazy.
So I do want to touch on just the experience of working with me. What was it like getting onboarded? What was it like being in the community, the group? It's very tight knit. I don't let a lot of people in. It's not a $50, $500 thing that you're just gonna pay and get access to this group. People are fucking serious. People want to make money. People are there to win. Definitely. That's the whole point. So just, what was it like getting onboarded, the process, the roadmap? What were your thoughts on all of that?
Yeah, I really liked the roadmap actually. Like I referenced it all the time. It like outlines where you are now and then like the goal of where I wanted to be and like kind of the steps to get you there. So it's not like a thing where, hey, there's all these different outbound or inbound methods, like try this and then figure it out. Like it's really like you do this, 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 and that, and you'll get here. And like there's logic behind it. Like you do this and this, and it gets you this, and all you need to do is that, and then you get here. Like it's really like simple to follow, which I really liked. And then one thing like that, I'm glad you mentioned it, like the group, the inner group within, like the people within it, I really feel like brought me to where I wanted to be, like goal-wise. It brought me to where I am now. Like being able to DM or hit up or call, hop on a Discord late night call with somebody that shares the same mindset of you, shares like similar dreams for the future as you. Like you can really bounce ideas off of each other, and like everyone's there to win. So everyone there is there to help as well. Like I have a dog in there like Adriel, like he's mad cool. We hop on Discord calls all the time. Like me and Josh chop it up all the time. So it's like he's in New Jersey right now, like right, like it's stuff like that where like they become like your dogs for real, and like you really just like talk to them, grow with them, and then like a year down the line when everyone's making 50K, like we made it together kind of thing. Exactly. Like, you know, like 60K, 100K months. So it's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I love seeing you guys in person. It's just like, it's different, man. It's like the connection that you get with people when you actually sit down and can work. I mean, Maine was amazing. Did I talk about Maine? I probably mentioned that. I love Maine, dude. That was finally, hopefully we have enough storage on the camera. So a lot of people have concerns about the time investment that I'm going to be able to provide for you guys, since you guys are clients. This isn't just a group thing. There is one-on-one access to me, and people are worried. I've heard the concern, Josh, what if there isn't enough time for you to come and talk about my situation specifically, or for us to work together, or for you to work through my problems? What if I have questions? Are you gonna take a long time to respond? Are you gonna ghost me? I've paid for things in the past and they haven't responded. Speak your truth on how you feel about that whole process, the thinking, your experience, how much time it seems like I am putting into you guys, just to kind of just give a little insight into what it really looks like on the back end.
No, yeah. The response time, honestly, the communication is up to you. The communication is really up to you. Like, there's calls, you schedule them, and you have access to schedule the call. If you don't schedule the call, then you won't get the call, right? So it's like, it's up to you, but there's so many different like ways to get in contact, like DM, you have
I want
the
to say
calls.
something. Do you have to jump through hoops to get on a call with me?
Bro, no. If you want to get on a call, it's what, you click a link and you click call, you click schedule. Like it's super easy, super simple, and the response time is quick. Like you DM or DM a Discord message, and I'll say like, hey, what is blah blah blah, or I need help with blah blah blah. 30 seconds later, typing. Like it's really really quick, and it's fast. And it's not like just any like ChatGPT Claude response. Like it's thought through. We'll spend hours on Miro board with an iPad and an Apple Pen, like going through a situation, and not just like what the solution is, but how to implement it and why this implementation like works, or like the logic behind it, so that when like another issue arises, you already know like what to do or what to adjust to really get the result you're looking for.
Yeah, I don't want you guys to always like rely on me per se. I want you guys to basically take everything that I have in my head and fucking eat it, dude. Like just you. I want you guys to have all the previous knowledge, mistakes, you know, things that I've learned, insights, and ways to make your life easier, business easier, grow faster. That's the whole point. I love being able to have successes like this and continue to have them. I mean, we got a fucking lineup coming. So everyone's doing amazing. I can't wait for these guys to hit 30K, 50K, and then I don't even know what it's gonna look like when we all hit 100, but you know, last thoughts, you know, what would you have said to yourself after everything that you've been through, learned, experienced, achieved 8 months ago? If you could talk to yourself 8 months ago, have a sit down conversation, what's the first thing you would say, and what would you really tell them?
The first thing I would say is you should have started 8 months earlier. That's what I would say, because it's all like it was all in my head, like nerves, versus like me not knowing or me not being sure. It was just nerves. Like I got on the call, like literally on the closing call. I got on the call, we went to the end of the call, and I took like a 10-minute break. I was on the phone with my friend Tyler. I was like, yo, like I'm on the call with Josh. Like I said I wanted to do this, but I don't know if I'm gonna get blah, 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 like all these excuses. And my friend Tyler was like, do you think you'll grow from this experience or from investing? I'm like, yes. He's like, then why are you on the phone with me? I'm like, you're right. So then I bought, and then here I am today, right? So
3 months later, dude,
10x.
10x.
It's crazy.
10x. It literally blows my mind to say it. It blows my mind to say it. I don't even know what the ROI is on that, and we got another 3 months now. So I mean, even if you just maintain the 10K, dude, you're up what, 40K?
Yeah.
40K from your investment, and if we get you to 2030, which not if, it's when we get you to 20, 30, 40, dude, then you're up fucking 100 grand. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous when you put it into that perspective. Man, I'm so happy to see you guys winning. I'm so excited to continue this journey and really see where we end up in 6 months.
100%.
3 months, 6 months, 10 months. You guys are going to be fucking killing it. We're breeding industry leaders in here, you know?
Facts.
This is the next generation.
Next gen.
The people that are in here, the people that are taking advantage of this opportunity in the market and really closing that gap are going to be the ones who make the most fucking money and make the most success and have the biggest impact and have the most longevity. You
100%.
know, I think that it's imperative to really just look at it for what it is.
100%.
Appreciate you guys. We'll be another testimonial with him soon.
3 months coming.